here. It could even be dual lane scenarios, I would assume. It doesn't have to be entirely aggressive tri-lane just because they see the coddle. So you're either confident in going against that, or you're like...
That's the new Leshrac Immortal.
Oh.
So it'll give you a wonderful animation. Here we go. This is what Alliance wanted to have. They put down the Sentry Ward, so there's no way to get away from this. And that is going to be the Weaver down. And this is the problem when you try to run a safe lane Weaver. One disruption.
Two, at least one in the lane that's not behind the tower. So
yeah.
I think he can just use Fog and get his levels, because he's still not going to be able to farm, regardless of whether or not the carries are there.
Nice shackle. You got Arcade coming in as well. Poison Touch leveled up, so they can slow Nempi down. And there is a lot of damage still left from Pycat. Arcade's dropping low, but it's going to be the Dazzle who finds the last attack through the poison. And that's first blood up, second kill up against the SF before that.
He featured for the rune, for the bounty rune.
Ah, yeah, right. Oh, Loader. He's got that sprint up at 2, but it just went on to... Well, actually, it's not on cooldown just yet, but he got the disruption. Catcher as well. They'll go into the crush. Support's TPing in quickly. Babuki. Pykat's on the way in. The shackle controls the Earthshaker. Allows Pycat to finish the job, but with the Leshrac stun, plus the Razors, Alliance are going to lose out big here. They're 2 cores for this Earthshaker who had nothing, really.
And on top of that, they have the ward, so they can hit. I like that, you know, he goes out and does something different, though, just because, I mean, these heroes will die very quickly, and it's very important to kill them ASAP.
I think the old man's about to burn into the Phoenix Nova. That's enough for the burn damage. Admiral Bulldog can take the kill. He was dropping a little bit lower, and it does force the Weaver out. And this is the change-up with Alliance. Like, you know, our lane's up. You try and get the pressure onto the track on the top lane. There goes your Fissure. He returns it with a double stun. Arcade still going to keep him alive, and Matumberman doesn't have a hell of...
And continue to put pressure on Sora. If Sora doesn't get Blink Dagger, this whole lineup falls apart. I mean, I guess Phoenix can maybe go in and initiate, but...
That's good from Mad Bounce. Oh, yeah. Load up Fissure. Boogie. Might got to cut through that tree line, and he doesn't actually have a tango. He's only got the salve available, but they still ended up killing off Loader anyway. That was the Leshrac coming in with the Pulse Nova. Mad's not escaping from this one. One lightning, and this man is dead, or a Pulse and attack. That'll work. And that's a triple kill for the Leshrac. And 4ASC, momentum is their game right now on both the SF and the Lesh.
That was pretty much at what, a couple hundred gold, nowhere close to his Blink Dagger, and for ASC, they have the right mentality. Keep Slaughter down, win the game, get farm on SF and Leshrac in the meanwhile.
That's the top for both of these teams. So for ASC, they're getting a lot more, and they've got momentum-based heroes, especially when you get that haste through now in the SF. Mad, one raise and attack would be enough for it. The Illumina's flying in, the Fissure ensures the fact that Nephi can get a quick kill, and then move into Admiral Bulldog behind the tower.
I think they actually need Bulldog to participate more important than what Phoenix is going for.
Here they come. BKB. Double TP. Admiral Bulldog jumping in. The Sprites into the Nova. That tower's still alive at the moment. Pycat looking for the angle of the shot. They've already lost the Shadow Demon, though, with the Razors. The Pycat focus firing down Nempi. Very minimal damage for this. He doesn't have any of the burst with a power shot. They'll finally work their way through the SF. Really good money coming in for Pycat. I don't know if you saw if that tower was denied as well.
Use any aggression with Fissure. And if they lead off with Disruption, he's going to get an even better Fissure.
Yeah. Gets a good time to walk in position. Looks like Admiral Bulldog. Oh, there's your shackle. They control Nempi. Admiral Bulldog going to go into that Nova. The Blinding Light trying to buy some time, but Nempi's about to get stunned up by that Nova and ending, which it will do so. The SF will drop. The Tubberman being now illuminated up by that amplification. And Loader in 2 seconds. He's got another jump of bubbles. They Sunray him up for the moment. Earthshaker. I'm not seeing that Fissure up yet. And the Tubberman, he's dropping low. The Illuminate actually keeping Admiral Bulldog down low too, but Dazzle can't keep up with Loader. He went in too deep and down the Blinding Light, pushing Mad over the top of the Fissure. There's still a gap for him to get back out of here, but with a bug on him, Loader's going to help him out. Arcade as well around the tree line. They drop the sentry in case Weaver wants to go too far. But Alliance out. The first fight, the first reveal of the Blink Dagger. Bulldog was coming in to help out too. Same time, Earthshaker, nice Blink Crush. This time, Trixie starts this battle at very, very low life, and they'll finally bring down the Weaver.
He has the mech to deal with on the SF and the Ghost Scepter to deal with on Lesh. I think if you can kill the cores really quickly with the Dezo, it's really good, but in this game, he simply can't.
The Bulldog dive 1 second, and it was 1 second too long. The stuns remain intact, and almost a minute down for Admiral Bulldog, and Arcade still with his bug on him. The Pulse Nova from Matumberman, he really wants him dead. That bug will almost finish the job here, and in fact the Lightning sticks around for it. Matumberman claims his 5th scalp of the game.
5-0-4, what an Wind Ranger. I mean, the Wind Ranger is definitely a good pick sometimes, but against all this magic
top lane, it looks like they're about to try and kill off Trixie. It's almost free gold, but not really. Now it will be. 24 when the Loader would end arriving, will eventually arrive in, and they find the kill on him. Lincoln's protecting Nemphy. The Blink BKB ulti. Well, there's nothing that's really going to stop him, and now the Fears are mad. Real trouble for him, and they're going to let him die. But then again, Loda, he actually jumps in, goes to the double crush, Phoenix as well. Nice choke point for the Nova, and they're not going to be able to bring it down, or will they? Attacking into him, the top of him as well as Nemphy, support from Varlix, but the stun will still connect. Admirable off back to World of Living, the Earthshaker for the Dazzles, the trade-off so far. Nemphy lets a Requiem fly, while maybe Loda, he is away on solo live, thinking about coming back into this. And where have they got to play around? The Shackles, just mini stuns, and Alliance are bailing out of here. And rightly so.
That was an excellent egg by Bulldog right there.
And Boogie is all up to his jump with the fissure to catch someone out. And they do find Arcade with the split up as well. So they'll lose the Dazzle here, Alliance. And then a BT towards the front. That's Matumberman coming in. Admiral Bulldog going to actually prove that he's a bird. Flying over the ridge and away to safety. He's still got 6 seconds until he's got that Icarus died back. And Boogie as well as Nemphy all on his tail. The Shiva's got to try and slow anything down. 1 second. Icarus dive. Where is it? Sorry, that's actually 6 seconds. Sorry, until the Icarus dive.
Wow.
But he just walks away. They couldn't keep up. The Fisher actually blocked out their own team.
The Blinding Light also pushed him down. That like follows up, that buys back and then TP's in and follows up. But with this, I mean, it's just going to be so obvious when they want to take the fight.
The Topperman forcing the issue. Looks like those stuns have a connect on Mad. He'll have to come back to fight too, but no buyback is available for him. And there's Tier 3 Tower melting. Alliance, the decision is made. They're going to bring Bulldog back to life again. And 4ASC, are they going to keep forcing the issue here? Even up against the Phoenix. The tower's almost gone. The fortification will be blown too.
I mean, this is even with a DD on Pycat.
Loda? Okay. Just the Lincoln Sphere trigger.
I mean, Letrek's still fine and healthy, and then, I mean, 1700 HP regenning quickly, so they actually lost nothing from that first push, and the T3 is almost down. Whereas Alliance lost Glyph, Buyback, Shadow Demon. Actually, did they use Glyph?
Yeah, they used Glyph.
So, I don't know, now that first some eggs on Alliance and no echoes for 4AC, so if you flip-flop it,
Matumberman is just bait. The focus fire from Pycat will come out, but he's in a real bad choke point here. He can't get out. Nemphy just blink. Requiem, Pycat, the Shallow Grave, and BKB's keeping him up. And again, the Earthshaker being dropped. The Nova's going to come down. Buy space for Loda. He needs to get back and heal up. He's too close towards the front lines, but Matumberman still wants to end this. Remember, he has the Aegis of the Immortal available, which will now trigger out. But the TPs are coming back to the front lines as Pycat going to look for the Shackle. Can't latch it though, even if they did trigger the Lincoln Sphere. And Loda dying to the Illuminate. He's going to buy back now. And the Desolator from Trixie attacking into the melee racks. And 4AFC, they're actually retreating out of here. And this is when the Lions have to chase, and they've done so. They get the stun on Nemphy. The follow-up stun doesn't actually work onto Loda. And the Shackles latching the Matumberman. This could be big. Can Leshrac finally go down? The answer is actually yes, but it's a suicide. So it's a willing death. Trixie still trying to run away from here. They have a sentry wards. They kept vigilant for a little bit. And now Loda blinks up. Perfect crush. Keep the amplification off. And he cannot time-lapse in time. So the Weaver will end up dropping. They're watching Varlix TP out because of amplification. And the melee rack stays alive. They kill off the cores and they burn through the disable maybe to get through this Lincoln Sphere, which keeps being used by Trixie. Blink crush. Is there another amplification? There's a purge. Trixie. Well, he's got to get it off. And nope. Down for a minute. No buyback available, but what damage can be done in return? In comes Boogie, but also Admiral Bulldog. Remember, he doesn't have this egg available, but throws out as many sprites as possible, allowing Loda to battle inside this BKB underneath Matumberman with the Shackle as well. Pycat, he's looking for the kill, he got it on the Leshrac. He'll go down. These charges of Blossom are being burned, but Nemphy, so much physical damage. Pycat, win runs up now, so we can't do a Loda. Back in the middle of the fight. You do have the buyback over on the Weaver, but that egg is back off cooldown. The Shackle latches. Loda will end up dying as Trixie, he's bringing in more help. Varlix in the neighborhood, and you got Pycat in the trees trying to stay where it's safe. Doesn't have a TP scroll, cuts back out again. Win run, he's using it to escape from Varlix as well as Trixie, but Trixie's still hot in the tail. Shikuchi down. There's the movement speed versus movement speed. Trixie's got it in droves though, and Pycat will die to the Gemate attack. And Alliance losing 4. Still a couple of buybacks though from 4ASC. Or 1, the Weaver. Alliance, it's the YOLO time. every bash you can possibly get, amplify him up, focus fire. They've got to be quick about this. The Illuminate's going to come in. The Weave's already having its effect, and there's that Illuminate, so they know what's going on, but the trade-off is your top racks. Is this going to be worth it? The Echo Slam, the jump in. Who's got it? It actually goes to the dire side. Slaughter picking up the Eagles to the Immortal. Nebby trying to battle it out, but they're going to lose one. Nebby now being hexed up into the Nova. Matulaman's in the middle of all of this, but does he really want to be? That Nova's about to pop Pycat, triggering the cheese so he gets his life back up again. Matulaman locked inside the pit. The Nova, well actually not the Nova, sorry, the Sunray on him, lock him in the corner, and Matulaman's got nowhere to go. Lorna wants to come back into the fight, and they force-staff him out. Marley's looking away to safety. Admiral Bulldog will chase down the kill. They need this for Shrike to die so they can have some level of space. They're finally going to get it. It will be the Phoenix to do it. The blink away from the Coddle. He will be able to survive just due to that, but Matt's hot in his tail with the poison. No purge available, but Disruption can set up for low. There's more support coming in from behind. Watch Nemphy, he's about to arrive from the north, while you got Trixie coming in from the west, all surrounding Loda, moving into the tree line. The attacks still keep ticking in, which is why he can't get out of here. He cannot blink away. 1 second, they keep attacking him. He cannot get that blink dagger back off cooldown, and Pycat's on the run as quickly as he possibly can get away. And that's a TP in the corner, and that's all he's got. They have an Assault Curiosity yet on 4ASC? I saw, yeah, there's one on Slaughter, but
yeah, I thought that Shadow King was going to get one, but Butterfly's a really good choice.
Well, we got a bit of an engagement on the side. Mad's already going to drop, but they got Nemphy. He actually Mana Styles out of here. They need to finish him. The Sunray's going to do the job, but in comes Matulaman. They go into the Nova, and Pycat's the man who's now in trouble. With the Split Earth controlling him, he's got a Shallow Grave from Arcade, and Matulaman might actually be in a little bit of trouble. He's isolated and being hexed up by Admiral Bulldog, but they need that damage output. Loda's too busy fighting up against Trixie one-on-one, and Admiral Bulldog in the meantime is going to go down. The Glimmer Cape giving Arcade a little bit of space to get back, but now the buyback coming in from the Flying Bird. It's going to be Phoenix back to World of Living. Admiral Bulldog staring down Matulaman. The Split Earth's going to miss, which is going to be helpful for them, but there's still a lot of support behind Matulaman.
Man, he was pretty much healing pretty complicated, whereas 4ASC, it's, you know, pop your BKBs in time so you don't get bursted, try and force that and get hex.
Crush, Matulaman. Mad's actually keeping the rest of the help out. The bash as well. He's able to find two here. Loda. The hex from Matulaman will buy a little bit of time, but also at the same time, in comes the Jackal. Matulaman is down for 72 seconds. No buyback is available for that Latrak.
Wow.
That's a big window for him, and they managed to pick off the keep on top of Trixie. And that's only if they have extra control, and they don't really have it. The Shackle, the Hexes, he's taking the damage, and they're going to lock Trixie down. Down for 100 seconds. He does have buyback, however. And there might be another pinch just for Roshana. It's Loda going on Nemphy, looking for these luck bashes. Nemphy breaking free with a Mana Star, so he gets to the amplification at least.
We're going to make the move inside the pit.
Oh, they're going to be quick. They're going to be really quick. But with Pycat just power shotting into that, he's got enough. They've actually gotten through it, and this Fiend Aegis the Immortal go into the Slaughter. In fact, he takes the cheese, so Pycat can hold on to the Aegis the Immortal. The Fissure will block him out, and Loda, he's actually jumping in! He gets hexed almost instantly! He's got the cheese, he doesn't have the Aegis, he's gonna drop 83 seconds, the buyback is available, and now Pycat's gonna get isolated in the bottom river. He's in so much trouble, or is he? Nemphy! Pycat man modes up against him, steals the rune out from their fingers, but the Aegis Immortal's gonna pop for him. The buyback, it comes out as Mad being picked up by Trixie. Does Pycat have enough to try and fight this one? Admiral Bulldog, the Nova, he hasn't got it off, and now it will be done so. Pycat can't get the kill over on Boogie. He still doesn't have an Aegis. The Immortal, the Glimmer Cape, the Sentry Wards actually misses on the attacks. He's away to safety. That's a big survivability right there. The TP out, the Blinding Light actually stopping Admiral Bulldog. They'll hex him up. There's no Icarus dive. He has Sunray to get back down again. Maybe he can do that. The Fissure blocking him on the outside, but Matulaman has the damage required. 2 minutes on the sideline for Admiral Bulldog as Trixie hunting the supports, actually heavily missing on Arcade. They'll be able to come in. I don't know if they can finish though.
Wow, they killed that Roshan so fast.
That was coming out from a Wind Ranger.
Yeah, they see the supports and they think they're okay.
Loda gets the stun on Matulaman. The Shackles are flying too. Loda going to BKB up. That means he's lost his immunity. Pycat, they need a 4-star, double Split Earth. Pycat just turns on the BKB. Matulaman and Loda right behind him. The Crush, they can wait it out. The Shackle shot, did it actually latch? I think it's got him. Matulaman's locked in position. Pycat, a huge hit from him. And now Loda trying to bash up on Trixie. He makes to get 1-2. Trixie will drop as well. Alliance, they're holding the line for now. And maybe even further, the 4-star actually stopping Loda from getting the extra support of 4AFC. But he wants to keep going. The amplification, and he's just going to stand his ground. He can run this though, even with the mana leak on him, because he needs to keep up with Valix to get the kill.
Wow, the amount of physical damage by Valix. incredible. Like, none of these heroes can survive with BKBs on with the amp damage. I actually think they need more ways to dispel
Loader? The physical damage will rip him apart. That BKB is not going to stop Anthony anymore. And RK, well, at least Shallow Grave, he can keep him alive, or can he? No, he can't. The Shallow Grave, he got silenced up in the last moment. Oh, that's big. Loader diving for the kills and getting punished so badly for it. And there's no buyback for Admiral Bulldog or for Loader. And all 5 heroes up for 4ASC. They're coming to end this now. And they've already found Mad. 2 hits and he drops the half of his life. Pycat looking for the shackle line. Latches 2. That's big from him. Can they kill off Nembi? No, the E-play from Atonement saves the time. They take out the fortress. And that is going to be GG in favor of 4ASC up against Alliance.
Alliance played so damn well the last 25 minutes of the game. If they didn't have such a rough start in the lane and such a late blink,